Have you ever wanted to add cool Pokemon animated sprites to your stream like this? Or like this? Well, stay tuned and let me show you how to do it. With the upcoming game Pokemon Legends ZA releasing soon, on my stream I wanted to play a lot of the older Pokemon games to relive their stories, so I was playing a lot of Pokemon X and Y and Sun and Moon recently, but I really wanted my stream to look good as well while doing it, which led me on a hunt to try and find these elusive animated sprites. So the first thing I want to get across is I take absolutely no credit for the creation of any of these sprites. This is all just stuff I found online and have been using on my stream ever since. Before we get started, I just want to say that all of the different websites I'll be looking at in today's video, I'll have them linked down below in the description, so feel free to check them out at your own leisure if any of these sprites interest you. So the first website we'll be looking at is called Project Pokemon here. So they have all kinds of cool sprites. They have the normal, they have shiny forms, they have megas and everything in between. They also have up to Generation 8, so let's click Gen 8 for fun. You can see them all load in here. So unfortunately they don't have Gen 9, but maybe they'll add them in the future. Who knows? So the only downside I've noticed with these sprites is they're very, very small. So let's click on Grookey, for example. You can see just how small this sprite is. So in a lot of the different streaming software, like OBS, for example, you can expand the sprite to make it larger, but I find if you do that, it looks very grainy and blurry and doesn't look very good. So depending on what you're going to use these sprites for, this might not be the best option, but this is an option if you do need a sprite. So if you want to get one of these sprites, all you do is just find the one you want, right click, save image as, and then just post it anywhere you want on your computer. The second website that we're going to be looking at today is this Mediafire page, which was done by FurretTurret. FurretTurret makes these absolutely flawless HD sprites, and they are by far my favorite sprites to use. Although around Generation 7, they stopped making them, which is completely understandable. But they ended up putting all of them into this repository here if we wanted to download them. The only weird thing and very unfortunate thing is, as you can see here, they only have gens 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the normal version. They don't seem to have 5, 6, or 7. They do have 5, 6, or 7 down here, but they're the shiny versions. So if you're looking for just shiny sprites, absolutely flawless, and I highly recommend. But if you're looking for the normal versions, anything past 5, you're kind of out of luck. So since I was playing Generation 6 and 7 on stream, I was kind of out of luck. So I could have used the shiny sprites instead, but for me, I thought it would be weird to the viewers if they come into the stream and they see the shiny version instead of the normal version and all that jazz. So I ended up using different sprites, but these are absolutely perfect if they fit your use case. So if you wanted to download them, it's pretty simple. You just click the link and then click this download button here. And then you'll see in the top right, it'll start to download. Once that's done, you'll just have to unzip the folder and then it'll look something like this. So these are all the different sprites. You can just click them, see what they look like, and it's absolutely perfect. And I highly recommend using these sprites. And the third link that we're going to look at today is actually just a Google Drive here. So the two on the left, they're the FurretTurret sprites from before. Don't need to worry about them. Galar Pokemon, this has obviously all Gen 8, but the issue is they're not animated. So if that works for you, amazing. But for me, I wanted the animated ones. We're going to skip this folder for now. Through Sun and Moon, these ones are cool, but they're very, very small. They are animated, but they're very, very small. So same as the other websites I talked about, if you expand them in your streaming software, they're going to look pretty grainy. So not really what I was looking for. Very similar with this X and Y one. Like here's Mega. Oh, that's this regular Absol, sorry. So same thing though. It's pretty small. It works, but it's pretty small. But the main one I wanted to showcase here is the Sword and Shield Gifts Master. So if you open this up, click Generation 8 folder here. These are all HD res sprites. So for example, the Butterfree Gigantamax looks absolutely amazing. So if you wanted to use these for your stream, all you gotta do is just click on any ones you want. Let's just click on these, for example. And then once you have them highlighted, click the ellipses in the top. Click download. You'll see at the bottom it's zipping them and preparing to download. After it's done downloading, you just need to unzip the folder and then you'll have something like this. And then you can just straight open them up and see what they look like and then just add them to your stream. And the last link we're going to be looking at today is actually just an individual on X. So it's root or @zim_. So they did an amazing job of getting all these sprites for us. So if you just go through their page, you'll see all kinds of different sprites like Indigo Disc here. They have the Pokemon Home Shiny sprites. So the one I used for my X and Y and Sun and Moon playthrough are these ones. The 1500 non-shiny Pokemon Home gifts of gens 1 through 9. So if you wanted to use the same ones as me here, for example, you just got to click this Google Drive link that they provided. It'll bring you right here. Let's just click on Ivysaur for fun, just to show you what it looks like. Looks amazing. So then you just shift click whatever ones you want to get. Click the little ellipses at the top, click download. You'll see at the bottom here, it says preparing for download. So it's zipping all those files and getting them ready for you. So once that's done, you just need to unzip the folder. Then it's going to look something like this. And then you can just straight up open it up, see what it looks like. And to me, that looks amazing. And these were the ones that I used for my playthroughs earlier, like I mentioned. Now that we have our sprites hopefully gathered, why don't I showcase how to add them into our streaming software so it looks something similar to mine within OBS. So if you want, you can create a brand new scene. So to do that, you just click this plus icon here. I'm going to call it Pokemon Test and then go with that. So then next, and the most important thing is click Add Source. Go to Media Source, which you'll see, where is it? There. And then let's name it Sprite 1. So once you get this pop-up for the Properties window, click Browse, and then browse your computer until you find the folder that has all the sprites. For me, let's do Shiny Gigantamax Eevee here. And the most important thing you want to do, make sure you click this loop button and make sure that's checked. Because if you don't do that, the sprite will just do its animation once and instantly end. Otherwise, you want it to have a constant loop. So this way it's always showcased on your stream. Then click OK. And now you can see that the Gigantamax Eevee is on your screen. So then you can just shrink it, increase it, do whatever you want, put it in the spot you want. And then if you want another one, exact same steps, click the plus, media source, name it something. Let's call it Sprite 2. Let's choose, I don't know, Dottler, and then click loop. And there we go. We can shrink it and take it like that. Well, those are all the best Pokemon sprites that I could find. Do you have any others? If so, put them down in the comments down below. But thanks for watching, guys. Much love and appreciation, and I'll see you guys in the next one.